Ele tá com ela há 5 anos, ela quer casar com ele, só que ele não quer pedir ela em casamento. Ela pede ele em casamento e ele fala que ele não quer casar com ela porque ele prefere os jogos dele. Então, sim, ele merece glitter na casa inteira.
Porra!
Cara, a pergunta fica, como um arrombado desse arranjou uma namorada?
Eu tô na mesma.
Ah, existe otário pra tudo.
Não é questão de existir otário pra tudo. É que se o cara é tão focado assim na porra dos jogos, como inicialmente ele arranjou uma namorada, entendeu?
Existe otário pra tudo.
É
Eu
isso.
conheço um maluco que simplesmente resolveu que ia tentar catar um maluco do LoL e ele desistiu. Eu já até contei essa história, inclusive.
Contou?
Sim.
Conte de novo.
Não, em live não.
Ah,
É muitos nomes envolvidos, pode rolar muita treta. Por
censura o
mais que a
nome.
pessoa já tenha morrido no âmbito competitivo e influenciador, ainda assim é melhor não.
Censura o nome.
A
É o Kleber.
piada é melhor com o nome. Até porque se eu falar X título, a pessoa. Ah, é tal pessoa. Automaticamente. É sério.
É isso. Acho que eles deixaram um boss mais forte, inclusive, viu?
Duas
Esse bicho tá
pessoas.
Não, em geral mesmo. Ele tá tancando
Ah,
muito mais. Mesmo no solo. Você me deu slow, seu arrombado do caralho.
Isso não é point to click.
fudeu. Chegou minha comida.
Vai lá. Eu vou aproveitar pra farmar o Hurak, porque eu acabei de pegar um bagulho que aumenta em 25% toda vez que eu reanimo. Aumenta o meu dano crítico toda vez que eu reanimo um aliado. Então eu vou realmente farmar o Hurak.
Here you are. Are you settling in all
Eu também fiquei
right?
impressionado com essa point to click.
Huh? Who are you? What are you? Am I dead?
Don't tell me you're surprised. You're overreacting.
What is this place? And who are you again?
Calígula?
So many questions. But I'm not the one to answer them.
Mais horror, menos
I am to
putaria.
meet you and take you to the one who you should really ask. So why don't we set out on our journey?
Ele tá usando uma bengala ou um cajado?
Pergunta pra
Aumenta
ele.
um pouco.
Keep it up.
Eu lembrei agora que eu não
One
peguei,
step
coloquei
at a
música.
time. Don't mind what you see here. There's absolutely nothing to look at.
Deixa eu ver os quadros. Que diabos era pra ser isso?
Não sei.
Esse cabelo é da hora.
Ele voltou com mamonas.
Não tem. Ficou no hiperfoco, não sei porquê. Acho que fazia muito tempo que eu não escutava.
É que nem eu com o Charlie Brown semana passada, retrasada.
Você também ficou no hiperfoco de Charlie Brown, ficou escutando por uns 2, 3 dias seguidos e depois falou nunca mais escuta essa porra?
Uhum.
Beleza.
This place looks familiar, eh?
I've never seen it before. Calling something familiar around these parts would be rather far-fetched.
Never mind. You'll remember soon. Come in and go upstairs.
What will I find there?
This lighthouse will lead you home. It's hard to explain. You'll know it when you get there. Don't rush it. What I like about this place is that there's absolutely no reason to hurry. Time means nothing here.
Thanks for the tip.
You're welcome. I'll be waiting for you on the other side.
How weird. This place seems so familiar. I think I'm beginning to understand. How many times have I seen you? Too many to count, right?
Acordei mais ou menos e morri.
Te revivo agora ou não?
Só um minuto.
Eu te revivi algumas vezes ali pra te farmar. Admito.
É isso.
É que eu peguei aquele negocinho que aumenta em 25% o dano crítico quando você revive um aliado. Aí meio que eu farmei um pouquinho você, sabe? Um só. Tava aí, passando por algo, ainda não corre. Só
Vai ver.
Pera aí que agora tem uma caralhada de siriguejo no YouTube. Mano, tem uns tão bugados aqui em
Do
cima,
not
que coisa
linger.
maravilhosa. Pera aí,
The
deixa eu cortar.
master is waiting.
He's been waiting for quite a while. He can wait some more. After all, time means nothing here. You said it yourself. At least somewhere it's true.
You're right on this one. It's hard to disagree. In any case, keep it up. We're almost there.
It seems this place is dead. Not because it died, but because it never had a chance to live. It has its own charm, though.
That's for
Vou aproveitar e já volto,
sure.
rapidão.
É isso. Vai lá.
Well, you don't seem to be in a hurry. It's good to see you again. I bet you have a lot of questions.
You're the master, I gather. Yeah, you are absolutely right. My memories about this place are starting to come back, but these are just random pieces. Sensations, even. Everything I see around myself should probably confuse me. Even the fact I'm hearing your voice, but don't see you.
No, not necessarily. You've seen everything countless times. And you've done everything you should. Well, almost everything. But we'll talk about this later. Now, you can ask your questions. Questions. I love them.
Let's start with something simple. Who are you?
You call this a simple question? Well, I can offer you several answers. I am you. I am your death. I am your creator. I am your creation. Choose whichever you like best.
Cara, eu tô vivo
They
ainda.
are all true.
What does that mean? It doesn't make any sense. If you expect me to look for a meaning when there's none, or get it out of you word by word, think again. Since it's you who wants
Falando
something
aí
from
comigo,
me,
peraí.
would you be so kind as to say what it is?
You are right, of
Não
course. I'd better tell you the whole story. Sorry,
É nesses
I
momentos que você
could not
perde
help
a
it.
vantagem de não ter instalado
Come
ainda
closer
gancho
to our
especial pra poder
throne.
colocar a
I
colher,
think it'll be
garfo,
best
umas coisas
if
assim.
we talk face to face.
So, we meet again, face to face. Speaking of which, your face fits this place perfectly, as I see.
That's right. Since you already know you're dead, let's start with your birth. You see, we were together once. One body with no name, no age, no beginning, and no end. But one day, something happened. Even I cannot explain it. Perhaps we got bored. What's important is that we decided to split. This is how you and I became to be.
Caralho, tá gelo elétrico tuas estrelinhas.
Keep talking.
Oh, I'm glad to hear you're intrigued. Yes, we ceased to be the absolute.
Isso é elétrico.
Each of us had our own shortcomings and limitations, but we also found new
Ah, é, tem o bumerangue
opportunities.
tá coisando.
In other words,
Caralho,
we gained some
mal pra parte
features
de tudo
inherent only to each of us. I managed to create
E eu mal tava
our
perto de tudo
first
que reviveu.
world.
Rápido pra
It
cacete.
was poor and wretched, but it was there. You lived your first life in.
Entendeu?
You even gathered some building blocks for it. I used these
Te dá
blocks to
movimento.
update the first version. I improved it, making it more extensive and diverse. This building material is your life, your every sigh and every impression. I collect them every time you come here. That's why you almost don't remember anything. That was our agreement.
Wait, are you trying to say that all my life that I've lived, all the people I've loved, is no more than an illusion? Has my life been unreal?
Unreal? As you know, the very concept of reality can exist only in the world we created. By the way, it was one of the biggest and strongest blocks you ever brought me to help with construction. Will it keep on living without us? Yes, it definitely will. Only it doesn't really matter. Since we are immortal, you know.
Pera, eu vou caçar o bagulho e depois te revivo.
So, does that mean I have to be reborn? That hasn't happened yet. So what's the problem?
Ah, yes. This is the tricky part. but I'm not ready to lay all my cards on the table just yet. I can only say that I don't collect all your memories. You know, some things you see, some impressions you get at some points in your life, make you change your very perception and understanding of it. So, as we agreed, I leave these to you. And before I ask the ultimate question, the question thanks to which we are here today, you must refresh these memories in your mind.
I think I have no choice. Although I don't need it. Tell me what I have to do.
Você tá vivo.
There is a portal behind your back. Enter it. I'll be nearby. You won't see me, but you can hear me. I'll help you.
What is this place?
Maybe you'll tell me. It's your life after all.
I'm not sure. I need to look around first.
Talvez você esteja me carregando.
Estamos sem revive.
Eu confio no seu potencial.
Comendo em qualquer momento podendo explodir, entendeu?
Já sofri por mais coisas.
Yeah, now I recognize it.
How interesting. So, what is it then?
This is my childhood. This is how I imagine my pillow fort. The coziest place on earth. Every time I got in with a book in my hands, the rest of the world ceased to exist. At least when I was immersed into the world of a story unraveling before me.
Ah, sounds fascinating.
Morri de novo. Morreu de novo.
Eu tava abrindo as lives aqui. Tudo que eu me falar, foi mal.
Yet another cozy corner in the world.
I do. Only I imagined this place much later when I grew. The feelings are completely different, but the purpose is still the same. I've always been keen on good stories. I imagine myself to be a great traveler, an adventurer. Every time I did, I was one. I lived in those stories. I breathed them, and each time my imagination brought me here.
Stories are your passion. That's the reason why you, not me, keep living these lives.
Pode reviver, arrombado?
Sim.
Aí eu falo, se fosse você eu sair desse meio aí.
Come on, keep up. You're almost there. I'll race you.
Who was it?
Who's that elusive ghost? Ah, that's your dream. Such a beautiful creature.
Yeah, it is a dream. I know why we're here. It was then, in my childhood, while I had my head buried in all those books, when I felt the taste of fantasy. That's when each story I read unfolded into a whole new world.
When you're engrossed in a good book, while having a cup of freshly brewed coffee, it seems that time itself comes to a stop, don't you think?
What fascinates me even more is that there were thousands of such stories.
Sério que veio esse evento?
Come closer. Don't be afraid. Do you remember how you and I used to sit on the swing when you were a child?
Of course I remember. This was the place where all fantasies materialized.
Na moralzinha.
All it took was
Yes.
reach for my dream, reach for you.
Como que tá embaixo? Tem bastante bicho? Tem pouco?
This old oak still
puder
remembers
fazer, então, um evento
all your
que-
adventures.
Acho
Why
que você já
don't
viu,
you
né?
have a go on the swing
Lá na
as you
esquerda.
used to?
Eu traí a galera.
Door.
Look,
Uhum.
do you see it? It's right there in front of you. It's your palace, your fortress.
Yeah, I recognize it. I would stay here forever.
I know you would, but I'm afraid it's not possible. Sorry.
Are you not sorry?
Hum?
Sorry, not sorry.
Hum.
O NPC me pediu desculpa aqui.
É isso.
It's a pity we left that place behind. That's why I really felt the taste for life for the first time.
Behind. Ahead. These words make little sense here, you know. But let's not get carried away. We need to move forward.
As you say. What a weird place.
Tá difícil de
Chains
agora.
tied to odd-looking masts, portholes hidden in rocks, all these skulls.
Enchi de bicho.
Why? Why all
Quero
this?
varinha branca aqui, peraí.
All this is your memories. You'll soon see what it's all about.
Correndo, hein?
This atmosphere, all the freshness and coolness in the air, it's such a familiar feeling. Freedom. It's the first thing that comes to mind.
Ué, tá
I
com a bola
like
que eu não
this
sei onde
place. The world you live in is too vain. There's too much bustle, too many thoughts and worries.
Tava aqui em cima.
And what's the point in all this?
tá. Carai.
That's not how I see it. It's just that in all this swirling, you need to find the strength to swim in the right direction.
You might be right. You should know better. After all,
Teu soluço
I
foi
only
tão
bring you the
timing,
building
mas tão
blocks to
timing que pareceu
extend
que é
reality.
a porra do NPC solução.
É isso.
Você soltou o soluço bem na hora que ele terminou a frase dele.
É isso. Ai. Ai. O buraco tá explodindo os bichos em mim, cara. Tá arrombando.
De propósito, inclusive, pra criança toda dentro.
I guess we've reached the top now.
Let's check it.
Vou morrer assim, cara.
Mas não é isso meu intuito.
Não sei. Não sei o que tu me matar no RPG.
É, meu intuito é te matar. O intuito que a gente joga junto.
Entendeu?
Não tem distinção, relaxa.
Entendeu?
I recognize this place. Of course, it didn't used to look like this when I saw it. But after all, it's not the real thing. This is how I remember it.
Meu
Or
estômago
rather,
tá
this is
querendo
how
me
you
matar.
sensed it.
Eu não estou nem aí.
I think we need to get on the ship's deck. Look, I think there's someone there. Although I'd rather walk along the shore for a while.
You're right. That's where we have to look for things we came here for. But there's no need to hurry. There's no time here, remember?
Narrador, eu realmente queria um botão pra correr, porque essa
When I first
música
saw it,
fica
it didn't
apertando
look like
rápido
a
é
pile
muito
of
fácil.
rustling scrap metal at all to me. What I saw was an ancient sea monster. thrown ashore, which was too old to go back into the water.
It wasn't just a trick of the eye.
Hey, sailor, how's it going? It seems a storm is coming. We need to check if everything's fastened. I feel we're in for a bumpy ride.
Eu tô jogando
What's
com
he
o
talking
Tintin.
about? This ship has run aground, and it looks like it won't go anywhere anytime soon.
Are you sure? Look at him. He doesn't seem to agree with you.
O pirata na minha frente parece o
Well, for
pirata do
him,
Tintin.
this ship is still up and running. The moment I saw it on the shore when I took it for some sea master. At least then I realized there is absolutely no difference between fiction and
Só
reality.
lembrei agora do
Between
que
the
semana,
living
hein, capitão?
and the
Hoje é
dead.
segunda-feira.
This is a bold thing to say.
Exactly. You see, I can use my imagination to give any object, any notion, the meaning I want. All those stories from books,
Percebi agora que eu
all
peguei
the
o
worlds
coisa
they
errada.
revealed before me weren't the only way out anymore. I realized that I can create these worlds for myself.
You've always understood this.
Yes, always. But only now it gave me a sense of freedom. This old sailor's in denial. He doesn't want to see his ship has run aground.
Exactly. There's only one snag here.
Eu achei que eu
You
tivesse pegado
can't give random meaning to random
Shadow no-
things, or else the world will turn into
no
chaos.
postezinho aqui.
At
Eu peguei o
least
raio sem
when it
querer,
comes to yourself.
aparentemente.
But there's always a choice.
And it only depends on me.
Hey, sailor, what are you muttering about? There's a storm brewing on the horizon. It'll catch up with us soon. Our friend's heart is wrecked. Get down to the engine room and check how it is. Come on, gotta move on.
A gente se criou um pouco.
Look, it really is alive.
Ai, ai, ai. Isso aí, tô vendo.
It looks like it's the heart of the ship.
It is completely dead.
Can we fix it?
We
Você
can
viu que eu
do
falei que a
anything.
vida do bicho tá muito mais alta?
Close your eyes. You know what to
Tá um
do.
tempo batendo nesse porra e nada. Isso que a
You
gente tá no
can
mapa mais
open
fácil.
them now.
E eu tô usando o máximo.
E eu tô com plasma no meu servidor. Ser burro ou não ser? Eis a minha indagação. Ora,
The best show in the world. I smell trouble.
You're right about that. You're not going to like what you're about to find behind this door. You see, the world we created has one peculiarity. It's alive.
Alive? What does that mean?
It means that we only lay its foundation, but it keeps developing by itself. If I controlled every bit of this world, there would not be any sense in its existence. Not everything in it is as beautiful as what we saw earlier.
essa música é maravilhosa.
But of course, you are completely impartial, like a true creator.
That's right, and I'm proud of it. How else can it be?
Você fala isso pro seu nome de jogo. Imagina se fosse aí.
Eu continuaria falando que a música é maravilhosa. Eu tinha esquecido desse fato, devo dizer. Até porque eu não tenho caminhão.
This is a prison. Just great. The best manifestation of life. There are a lot of cells here, judging by how many digits there are in the numbers. That's putting it mildly.
Oh, yes. There are many cells and many prisoners. Their name is
Ai,
Legion.
seribote.
Let's take a look in one
Pânico
of
do
them.
ele, seribote.
I believe there is an open one on the level above.
I'm not sure I'd want that.
Want it or not, we'll have to. That's our job, my friend.
A impressão minha você foi pegar Rio no meu bagulho e você tomou uma pedra na cara.
Não cheguei a tomar pedrada, mas foi quase.
Olha, minhas paradas agora são de fogo infernal.
So enthusiastic.
Hellfire!
I bet he won't go far.
All jokes aside, do you see what he is doing?
Não lembro
Watch
essa música em
closely.
inglês.
If you look at his
Foda-se.
precious screen, you can see that there's another one exactly like him. He's being forced to an electric chair,
Sabe qual que é o mais divertido?
fed by the energy
Oi.
they're
A
generating
gente
with
poder
all
zoar
this
pra caralho
relentless
a galera
pedaling.
que fala
And
inglês,
every
tipo,
one of
por
them
nome
knows that
distante.
sooner or later,
Porque eles vão saber
they
falar inglês,
too
não
will
saber
be
falar nenhuma outra
dragged
porra.
there
Ou
and fried in
E
that
essa
very
pseudo-evolução
chair.
de proto-germânico aí?
pseudo-evolução.
Why are you telling me this? Did you forget it was me who brought these memories from reality? That's exactly what life I'm living is like, while you are sitting around here in your oblivion.
Oh, come on. Calm down, will you? Let's go. The show must go on, you know.
Me lembro de Happy Few.
What a loathsome place. What are we gonna see up there?
You've probably guessed already, haven't you? That same chair.
Yeah, apart from that, there's basically nothing else here. Where is the immortal soul in this body?
See this white smiling piece of porcelain nearby? That's a soul substitute. It is more than enough, as you can see.
Enough for what? For a crazy show like this? That's even too much.
Here's our new lucky boy. Thousands of eyes are glued to the screen right now, all full of envy. Are you ready for your 15 minutes of fame?
This Vanity Fair. Is there another way to get out of here?
Forget about it.
No. There's gotta be another way.
Again, I'm sorry, but there's no other way. Sit.
What the heck? No. No! I don't want to go back there again. There has to be another way. Stop him! Where are we now?
I know it was hard. That's why we made a deal a long time ago. Where are we, you're asking? Let's take a walk again. You'll see, it'll all end soon, I promise.
Time seems to have stopped here.
You're quite right. Especially for you. Time here is particularly significant.
War, of course. The one that never changes.
Exactly. It never ends. Another manifestation of life. Perhaps the most important one.
It's not that some armies keep clashing on mythical battlefields. It's just that everyone wants to get higher and crush as many as possible, destroying everyone and everything on their way.
Yes. Perpetuum mobile, don't you think? True perpetual motion of the universe. No more, no less.
No way. Are you trying to say that people are driven to make new discoveries just because they want to dominate the world? No. They only want to trample everything they didn't create. Anything that stands on their way while they try and conquer the world.
Keep talking.
The real force of progress is curiosity. It's the desire to develop and complicate the world. These two stories are easily confused, however, someone else's curiosity can also become one of the weapons in this war.
Do you think there can be one without the other?
I haven't seen anything like this, but I hope. What choice do I have?
That way.
What about them? Did anyone ever get to the top?
To the Oracle? No, of course not. What would be the point of keeping something like this then? What a weird thought. Oh well.
Are you trying to say that we're being treated differently here?
You may say so, yes. But to be honest, I hardly find it attractive. At least it's fun down here. But what's up there? So you get to the top, have all your questions answered. What next?
Here we go again. It's as if there's nothing else apart from this slaughterhouse down there and the oracle at the top.
That's how it seems sometimes. She's beautiful, isn't she? Almost perfect.
So, this is the oracle, I suppose. Now I'll gain some access to some forbidden knowledge.
Of course you will. Come closer. After all, you reached the top. Sorry, I'm not being completely honest. The knowledge you came here for is no secret for those fighting down there. You're also initiated.
Then why all this? Why this endless carnage?
That's a good question. I've been wondering too. You see, this knowledge is so scorching hot that no one really wants to see it for what it is.
Sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Everyone wants to reach the top and ask me about their future. It is that fear of the unknown that leaves people with an impression that they know their future made from wind and ashes, something called power, control, and 1,000 other words.
I see which knowledge you are talking about. Death? No, it's too abstract a word. You're talking about obliviating everything we can call ourselves.
That's right. Each of those people is so eager to stick to who they are, and at the same time inevitably losing their identity. Simply because this is life.
What about pain? Isn't it the desire to shield yourself from it forever that makes people subdue everything around them? Build walls?
Walls are made from someone else's pain? No. Pain is an integral part of life. Any change in personality, however small, is pain. And there's only one way to get rid of it. You already mentioned it.
Oblivion.
Now the Master is ready to ask you his question. He's waiting.
So, you've come to the end. It is time to ask the question.
I'm ready. You may ask.
You already know what I want to hear. Either that, or you remembered. Come on, say it yourself.
Of course I know. Or maybe I remembered. You want to know if I'm ready to be born again and live another life.
Yes, there it is. The crossroads. What do you want to do this time? Erase your identity? Regenerate? Be born again and relive all that inspiration and all the pain life gives us? Or have you had enough of going around in circles and now all you want is peace and quiet?
What do you think? What would you rather choose? After all, you can't live without me.
We were inseparable. Don't you remember? Your wish is my wish too.
Life we created has become unbearable. It's time to leave it be. No more. No more of it. I'm staying.
Well then, the throne is yours. Have a seat, Master.
Past altars and stages, past temples and taverns, past classy graveyards, past street markets jabber, past peace and past woe, past Mecca and Rome, burned by the sun's blue glow, the earth the pilgrims roam. They're heavily injured and hunchbacked. They're hungry and almost naked. Their eyes are full of sunset. Their hearts are full of daybreak. The deserts are singing behind them. Sheet lightning breaks out abruptly. Up above, the stars are igniting. And birds are screaming gruffly that the world will remain the same. Yes, indeed the same. Dazzling with snowy game, with fondness its unlikely name. The world will remain underhanded. The world will remain forever. Perhaps it can be comprehended. It has no limits, however, which means it will make no sense to believe in yourself or Lord, and the things that remain are hence the illusion and the road. All sunsets remain in service. All daybreaks are still in splendor. The soldier will muck Earth's surface. The poet will be its defender.
Sentiu o jogo. Voltei.
Hello.
Eu volto.
Ok.
Agora vamos pro próximo Xuxinho. Próximo e último. Daí depois fica a critério de vocês se vão querer jogar paz, não vão querer jogar alguma coisa. Esses me avisam.
É isso, ele já foi pro Rocket Squad.
Mas tem que esperar a jogo.
É por isso mesmo, eu vou jogar Rocket Squad por enquanto vai vindo o pessoal. Aí, na hora que tiver todo mundo aí, beleza.
Mas a Jo vai aparecer hoje?
Vai.
Ok.
Por incrível que pareça, ela já deixou avisado.
Entendeu? Mas quando eu tô falando que eu vou provavelmente ficar acordado mais tempo hoje, na zoeira. Já tem coca, eu tô tendo um sugar rush do caralho aqui, porque tô comendo pizza doce. E vai ter dor de barriga ainda pra tirar qualquer sono.
Que bom pra você, não é mesmo?
Então, se quiserem, posso até jogar com vocês. O único problema é que eu vou ficar no caminhão muitas vezes, me cagando.
Não é como se a gente não tivesse outros cagões por aí.
Eu tava comendo massa com sardinha. Ou era atum? Não sei agora.
Sei lá. Ô, Verax, você comentou de novo, né?
Por causa de amanhã. É por causa de amanhã, tem que ser amanhã mesmo.
Tá interessante.
Aí
Que tem?
a mãe já preparou as coisas pra comer com a comida de amanhã, tá ligado?
Nossa, é verdade, né? Tem gente que faz isso. Preciso completamente lá.
Aí ela botou lá o sardinha e atum pra comer na massa hoje.
É isso.
Eu vou deixar pra morrer, tá?
Ah, ok. Você tá tão puto assim com as árvores?
Só porque eu queria
Todas elas, é que eu preciso limpar as coisas aqui.
uma picanha
tá.
suculenta pingando.
Nham, nham.
Entendi, não.
Hello.
E aí?
Também meio que voltei.
So,
I'm ready.
you all ready?
Of course.
Gives us. We were.
Oblivion.
Viva?
The most precious,
Ainda
but
não,
also
peraí.
the most ubiquitous gift. It can wait, though. I choose a new life.
Felizmente.
It's time to tell a new story.
This is your choice and your burden. I'll see you soon, old friend.
past altars and stages, past temples and taverns, past classy graveyards, past street markets jabber, past peace and past woe, past Mecca and Rome, burned by the sun's blue glow. The earth, the pilgrims roam. They're heavily injured and hunchbacked. They're hungry and almost naked. Their eyes are full of sunset. Their hearts are full of daybreak. The deserts are singing behind them. Sheet lightning breaks out abruptly. Up above, the stars are igniting, and birds are screaming gruffly that the world will remain the same. Yes, indeed the same. Dazzling with snowy game, with fondness its unlikely name. The world will remain underhanded. The world will remain forever. Perhaps it can be comprehended. It has no limits, however, which means it will make no sense to believe in yourself or Lord, and the things that remain are hence the illusion and the road. All sunsets remain in service, all daybreaks are still in splendor. The soldier will muck Earth's surface, the poet will be its defender.
Basicamente, o que muda nos dois finais é se ele vai te cegar ou não na cutscene final.
Que isso?
É sobre. Love me, paparazzi.